What's up, everybody? Welcome back for some more Bloodborne. We're going to continue on, and we're going to go to the final base game area, the Nightmare of Mensis. And from here, we're going to fight a couple of bosses and effectively unlock the final boss of the game. And then, once we're there, we'll go do the DLC, and then come back and fight the final boss of the game. Because if we fight the final boss before doing the DLC, we will then have to get a little further into the game again on New Game Plus in order to access the DLC. And the whole DLC will be on New Game Plus difficulty, which isn't the end of the world, but just isn't exactly what we're going for. This wasn't exactly what we're going for. Hey, what's up, DK? Welcome in. A couple hours late. Gotta remember to set a second alarm for weekend streams. Yeah, no worries, then. So this is a spot in the game where I often just run by these enemies, but because I've said we're gonna kill everything, I mean, we're gonna kill him. Yeah, you see, he just, like, barfed little snaky guys at me. What's going on, DK? Hope you're having a good one, man. Don't you worry. We're going to be doing a long stream today, so we still got plenty to go. Look, he spit out the little worms. I wasn't lying about it. He spits out the little worms when they die. I don't know why the other one didn't. Maybe because we visceraled him? No. So I came full circle today. I made it to the very first video of yours that I watched. Dude, let's go. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Which one was that? I fucking hate these worms. I hate them so much. God damn you. Alright. Don't want to get frenzied to death. But we're doing our due diligence. We killed some stuff. Like I said, it's kind of like a duck and cover thing. It's that orange emanating shit up there is what's giving us the frenzy. Which, again, for anyone who doesn't know, if that bar at the top with a little spiral, if that fills, we basically lose like 50% of our health or something. A large amount. The first Ode to Castlevania video, the one that led to me finding you. Let's go, man. That's so awesome. That's rad. It's a lot of videos to get through to get back to that point. I appreciate you watching them. Uh-oh, we're about to get hit with Frenzy. I'm just gonna let it happen. There it is. Huge damage. Heal up. We could have sedatived there to get rid of the buildup, but I honestly don't mind the health pool, the health pot tax right now. I feel like we can afford it. Is there an item up here or anything? It looks like there could be. Look how fucking sick this zone looks. Dream house. Dream house. All right. Now, right here, there's some of those giant nightmare dudes who throw rocks at you. It can be pretty annoying. I've found generally the way I like to handle it the most is you run all the way up to the end here. You see, there's a bunch of these jabronis all looking to throw rocks at me. You run up to the end. You open this door. Once we go over this threshold, those guys cannot make it in here. And they'll give up pretty quick and effectively just reset. And they'll all turn around and face the other way. So then it's much easier to go back and handle them by coming at them from behind, effectively. Alright, and this room in here is also some real nightmare fuel. I don't think I need to elaborate any further. You can see what's going on in there. We gotta deal with that when we go in there. You know? Like, that's the game. Have fun, you know? But for now, let's finish up with our business out here. And so, see, these dingbats have all just turned around now. And they're easy pickings. That one over there actually still facing me. Not ideal. So he's going to be throwing rocks at us this whole time. Try to handle this guy. Not actually that tanky. And just keep an eye on the rocks being thrown. Yeah, these are more of ranged enemies. They're not that bad to handle close up. That was just me making a mistake for sure. Oh, fuck. Again, me making a mistake. I don't see the rocks either. Okay, he can't actually make it that far with his throw. So we're in a better spot. All right. All right. I know I could go kill the rock thrower, but if I do that, then this one's just going to start throwing rocks at me. So either way, I got to deal with a rock thrower here. All right. No problem. In other news, I finally beat Challenge 9 in Idle Revolution. It took me 4 hours to complete it. I decided to just leave it on while I slept, and I woke up with like 1,000 IP, allowing me to buy a new upgrade. Let's go, dude. Yeah, my first clear was honestly probably even longer than that. And now I've gotten it down to like seconds, but it was tough at first. Bloodstone Chunk, dude, he's lounging, man. He is lounging. Now that is a happy gentleman. That is a happy gentleman. Okay, we're all good here. I think there might have been like a crystal lizard or something somewhere, but I'm not that upset about leaving that behind. It's okay. All right, this encounter I generally find easiest if you come up and around this way. You walk straight in, they'll all drop on you, and it is annoying. You go up this way. Also, is there like a bell ringing woman? Yeah. Hey, lady. Keen cold blood. We have a lot of cold blood. We could probably pump levels if we needed to, but honestly, I feel like we're strong enough right now. Hey. Now the next upgrades cost like 1 million IP. That feels like a long grind. Yeah, like I said, there are a few long grinds kind of baked into the progression of this game. This is a mobile idle game called Idle Revolution, or Revolution Idle, some shit like that. And I feel that the scaling was off for some of the grinds, but I thought maybe I just wasn't playing optimally enough or something. There have been some times where it's like, yeah, you kind of need to just let it run. All right, this is interesting. I thought they dropped down as soon as I started killing their buddies, but either way, like we're thinning the herd without having to deal with it personally. Ooh. Hold on. Oh, gross. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Where's Bio? Bio would love this. Oh, this is awful. Look how hairy and fuzzy he is. I feel like he needs more eyes, though. Don't spiders have like a shitload of eyes? Don't get me wrong. 4 eyes, I mean, it's twice as many as I fucking have. But it's still, you know, in the grand scheme of things, I've seen plenty more eyes in my day. All right, let's do some violence. No, you're too far. Got you to drop. What about? Yeah. We do this. I don't think the big one can come up the stairs, but the little guys can. So we might be able to thin out the herd a little more. Yep, here we go. Perfect. It's all about just not getting overwhelmed. These enemies aren't very bad at all on their own, but a bunch of them all at once, problematic. All right. Nice. Not too bad. And now we can go fight the big spider with, he's probably got 1 or 2 buddies, but shouldn't be too crazy. Really, no, I don't see any right now. But there could be 1 or 2 still lurking around here somewhere. All right, he's shitting cum onto me. No. That was risky. I'm really lucky the big spider didn't attack there. I think I'd prefer to kill the little one. What the fuck is that move? Did you just cast magic on me? Oh. Spiders are such good enemies in games. They can do lots of really cool moves, and they're very scary. Love a good spider enemy. All right, ooh, 8 bullets. Not bad. Not bad. Let's go ahead. This is a very valuable pickup. So this is a bunch of shaman bone blades. Yeah, 6 of them. That's going to be incredibly useful, specifically for one encounter in the DLC. Anyone who's played the game before definitely knows the, like, giant whale shark men. There are 2 of them at the bottom of a well in the DLC. Incredibly difficult encounter. You do need to clear it in order to get a weapon. We're going to clear it just because I'm saying that we're clearing every encounter. and it is going to be brutal, and Shaman Bone Blade makes it, like, doable. It effectively makes enemies turn on each other, so you get them to fight each other. Hey, bud. Oh, I was a little too early. There you go. Sometimes you just fish for backstabs. Sometimes you just fish for backstabs. Or parries, I should say, not backstabs. You drop some more sedatives. We'll definitely put at least some of those to use. All right, now we're in this big section here. We kind of got to go through just some more of this twisted, nightmarish castle and fight these little, like, impish, I don't know, guys. Little Andes. All right. What else is there around for us to get? I'm going to try to pick up all the stuff. I don't remember. The further in you get in this game, the weaker my memory gets. I still remember it pretty well overall, just because I've played it so much, but there have been more times that I've started it than times that I've finished it, you know? Right. Over here is an elevator that actually would be pretty useful here. Basically a big shortcut. So let's go ahead and grab this just in case we die. There are also a few enemies back this way that we haven't killed yet, so we can knock them off right now. All right. These two guys are the ones I'm talking about here. I don't even know where they're really supposed to throw rocks at you from, you know, but they do. I guess if you walk up this way, maybe. Nice. Hey, buds. Pretty tanky, but not too bad. I kind of like fighting these guys. It's a very, like, basic fight, just satisfying. Easy telegraph moves, you know? And that big glowing orange up there is trying to get us a little bit. He's actually getting them, look. See all those little spears going into him and just burning him for damage? That's that fucking thing. Weird it's not hitting me here, actually. An Infinity Revolution, or Revolution Idol, I can push, like, 1850 IP in under a minute before the game slows down, so I might set my auto to reset around there. That's sick. Yeah, you're probably cranking out points then. We love a quick reset. That's actually one thing that I do sometimes. It's like a bad habit when I play idle games. I just like want to see how big of a reset I can get, which is almost always the least efficient way to play. Like in most idle games, there'll be like some general rule of thumb where it's like, yeah, in most cases, you're going to want to reset around like a 10% gain or something, you know, once you're to like deep game and you're at that point. But I always just like the juice of like going for a big reset. Just satisfying. Baked in there from my cookie clicker days. Where it all began. Alright. Ooh, another beast blood pellet. Don't mind if I do. But yeah, these are the impish little guys I was talking about. I wonder what the lore on these guys is. If anyone knows, let me know. You know, now or in the comments after the fact. I have no fucking idea what's going on with these ones. I feel like it is sort of a trope for there to be like weird little impish dudes guarding the big evil castle. That like shows up in some things, you know? The Igors of the world, basically. This game definitely like leans heavily into a lot of classic gothic tropes as far as like vibe is concerned. While certainly doing its own thing as well. Hey, bud, this is like the only real considerable enemy in this zone, on its own at least. A bunch of those little guys together can be kind of annoying. Ooh, you want to fall off the edge? I think you do. Bye-bye. Little madman's knowledge. A good amount of souls already just walking around here. We're actually pretty low on blood vials, though, so we're either going to die soon or should maybe consider going back. Eventually here an elevator will show up, but not yet. Oop! I think we need to get through like the next boss first. Alright. Hey, bud. These guys, not really a super considerable enemy in your own, but if you ignore them, these little crossbow guys here can be very annoying. Because they put fast poisoning on you, which is very, very considerable. Okay. Oh, that sucks. That's big damage. Oh no, and we paid for it in blood. Don't do it again! Fuck my tits! Shoot him! I'm dead. God damn it. Locked into a bad cycle there. Fuck. Fuck. Fine. It's fine. Pain in the ass. Alright, good thing we unlocked the shortcut. Now we at least have our health pots back. I like how the camera like can't keep up with us here. Did they not anticipate us using this elevator at all? Alright. We can kill a bunch of you again. Ones that are like right in our business at least. Be like, we don't need to go all the way over there, but if they like get up in our face like this guy, he's asking for it. Free souls, pretty much. Oh, I didn't mark that death, did I? There it is. 55 deaths. Hey, bud. Oh, I was too early. By like a year. Oh, I was too early by like 6 months. No. I'm dead. Fuck. That was like, dude, that was like 70,000 souls on the ground. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Pain in the ass. Finally did with the backward achievement. Dude, that one was tough. That little achievement in that game where you had to get your things leveled in like opposite order wasn't insanely hard, but it just like took a little thinking, you know? It was fun. All right. The camera's so fucking funny. Just keep up, bro. Alright. Maybe we cursed ourselves by fucking with the little guys last time. Can't believe I lost all those souls. It's a bummer. I mean, it's, you know, that's part of the game. It is what it is. Alright. It had to kind of fish for it. Had to kind of fish for it if we want to be real. Right. Yeah, we should just be careful here. Oh yeah, they're programmed to kind of like try and push you off the edge. Fuck you. We don't have a kick in this game, otherwise I would absolutely kick that dude off the edge. First, we kill this guy. We kill this guy. No! Dude, the chain is crazy. I really like a chain, you know, a whip type weapon in games. I think they're very cool. Just another reason that I gotta play Castlevania. That's like that game's whole steez, right? You always have like a whip as your classic weapon, I feel like. Or at least it's the iconic. There we go, Jesus. Oh, just a little too slow. I shouldn't have switched to two-handed. Could have just got him with the regular charge. All right. I think, obviously, we do want to take that elevator, but I think there's an item. Yeah, right here. Lead elixirs. Never going to use those, but happy to have them. That down, or actually it doesn't really matter, but here we're gonna start to see some excellent enemies. So see up there, that bird? Well, now that we're in the nightmare, the bird has become a little twisted. Come on, let's go. Let's go. He's got a dog head now. I love it, dude. It's so fucked up. Because it's one of those things that when you play the game casually, you like might not even notice it for a second. You're kind of killing the enemies and like, wait a fucking, does that bird have a fucking dog's head? It's so good, man. Hey, everybody. And then there's a dog over there with a bird's head as well, of course. All right. Like the range here for these enemies, the two-handed feels good, or not two-handed, but like the extended, the transformed. All right, we got them all. There's a little jump we can make there, I think. Weird question, but how often do you watch kid movies, like cartoon and Disney ones? I mean, honestly, you know, with a decent enough regularity. Why? Like, I don't watch every, you know, Pixar movie that comes out, but like, I feel like I probably watch most of them, you know? Every now and then we'll watch like a Disney movie or something for nostalgia. Come on, fuck, no, no! God damn it. Have you heard of Big Hero 6? Yeah, I like Big Hero 6. That was a good one. There was a Big Hero 6 level in Kingdom Hearts 3, right? I remember that being sick. I only saw Big Hero 6 the once, so I don't even remember the movie that well at this point, but I just remember liking it. Like, I saw it in theaters when it came out with a bunch of my buddies. Alright, now we need to run this whole ass way again. It's fine. It's actually not very far if you don't fight anything. Which is kind of just true about most of the Souls games and why they're so speed runnable. Kind of just running past everything, like, just is an option in these games. You know what you're doing, you can just run past everything. Fight the bosses. Bye! Right. They put Baymax in Fortnite. That's why I asked if you knew the movie. I completely forgot it was World in KH3. Yeah. Is Baymax the robot? Also, there's a shortcut right here back down. I'm gonna take that now in case we fucking die again jumping to get this goddamn item. Because I will get this fucking item. I imagine Baymax must be the big robot, right? Dude, they're putting everybody in fucking Fortnite these days. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Fortnite has evolved far beyond what, you know, it once was. That's for fucking sure. I saw Roblox gameplay for the first time in my life yesterday. I was watching Bio's stream for a little bit, and he was playing Roblox, and it occurred to me that I've literally never seen footage of the game before. Health companion robot, nice. And you know what? It looked fine. I'm sure I'm missing out on some cool shit. I'm sure I'll probably get into it eventually, but for now, it's like, I'm good, dude. I'm good. Me, personally, there's enough shit to play. What if we jump a little early? Is that the strat? Nope, not the strat. How the motherfucking hell do I get that, dude? Oh, you have my souls. Hell yeah. What does this note say? Time for rolling. You know, it didn't make it, but that did feel a little better than the jump. We want to be real. Yes! That was a good note. That was a good note. Since this season is Japanese samurai theme, they gave him a samurai alt style. That's pretty cool. That's rad. I love that kind of shit. Actually, I never played Deadlock during like the Christmas season, but I'm pretty sure they gave all the heroes like Christmas skins. Which, like, that's great flavor. That kind of shit's so fun. Alright, I don't know why I took this way around. This is for once you raise the thing up. Once you raise the big bridge. But here's the next boss. This is Mikolash, host of the Nightmare. Pretty big pain in the ass boss, if we're gonna be real. Hopefully we get lucky and just get through him first try. Because this boss is a bit of a gimmick. And he's pretty annoying. So here we go, into the foggy corridors. Oh, I forgot there's a cutscene.
Cause, or some say cosm. Do you hear our prayers? No, we shall not abandon the dream. No one can catch us. No one can stop us now.
That's Mikolash. He's doing great. He is kind of sick, honestly. He's just, he's a fucking madman, dude. And the cage kind of works. Like, it's cool. Obviously, you know, man's wearing a cage on his head, but aesthetically, it looks pretty sick. And so this is my general strat. I run up here. He'll run forward like that. And then you can just chase him right into this room if you're fast enough. Perfect. He can just loop around here like crazy. If you chase him into this room, this is where you actually get to fight him. So that was a good run. We didn't end up having to run around in circles there. If we die and do this again, we might. But generally, that strat works out for me. I find it easiest to take care of his puppets. Can we just kill you like that? Yeah, nice. All right, now it's me and you. The thing about this guy is, yes, you can parry that move, the Augur of Ebrietas. Too late both times. Generally a pretty good strat against him here. You get the parries. Oh my god. Or if he just lets you hit him, that's fine too. Alright. Since you love Bloodborne so much, got a question for you. What's so cool about Bloodborne? What separates from other Souls-likes? What do you love about it the most? Well, I think there's, you know, some main distinctions it has from the Souls-like games, just in basic mechanics, which I love quite a bit. I really like the rally system, the encouragement to be aggressive, and just the general speed of the game I think is very fun. And then on top of that, if you want to be really honest, it's just like the theming and the vibe. I love it. It's exactly the kind of thing that ticks the boxes for me. Like, I get that it's like a cliche to be like this Victorian Gothic style, but dude, I just think that shit's so cool. Who am I kidding? I just think that shit's so cool. And this game nails it, and then on top of that, so that's something that immediately attracts me to it. But then the game itself, I think, also has amazing boss fights, great enemy variety, and really fun, interconnected areas. All right, phase 1 of the fight's done. I don't need to kill this puppet.
Oh, majestic! A hunter is a hunter, even in a dream. But alas, not too fast. The nightmares.
Let's skip through some of that. There's some encounters. If we go down this way, you can get some good items. Oh yeah, do you have chunks? You have chunks? You do! 3 chunks. We don't really need them at this point, but still, I like to have them. Oh yeah, these guys. We got some of the little guys with flails. They do put fast poisoning on you. There's a big guy just down the stairs there, so I'm gonna try to pull them up so that we're not fighting them and the big guy at the same time. Also, this whole time while you're running around, Mikolash will just fucking yap, dude. He just yaps and yaps about eyes and cause and cum. But Yeah, I guess just to wrap up the point about Bloodborne, I think it does most of the Souls-like things really well, but I think there's also one caveat for me. It is the first one I played, got into, and completed, and I think for most people, that ends up being their favorite Souls-like. But I think part of it is just like your first experience with a FromSoft game, going through the trials and tribulations of like, you know, getting good is memorable and creates an attachment to whatever game you did that for. That's at least just like a general observation I've found with Souls-like players and people that are really into it. But on top of that, I do genuinely think that Bloodborne has like really well-designed bosses and enemies. I like the fast-paced mechanics, and the vibe is amazing. Yeah, you never forget your first time. Yeah, exactly. So for many people, it's Dark Souls 1. That was the game that really blew up the series. And now I think if you ask this question in a few years, for many people, it's going to be Elden Ring. All right, we're definitely burning resources here, which is not great. Let's continue up and see if we can get this done. Yeah, Bloodborne's just got it all, man. The more I think about it to try to, like, give a concise answer as to why I like it the most, it's just, like, the world interests me the most. There's tons of great secrets. The ways you find the secret areas and stuff is very cool and not quite as, like, ridiculously hidden as some of the other games. There's just a lot of great shit going on in here. And it's all really fucking cool. All right, so here he is. There's Mikolash. If we do this very quickly, sometimes you can get away with some crazy shit. We land down here with him. Oh, no, we were too fast. You can actually chase him into that room with the cage and start the fight early. This is fine, too. But whatever. You know what? I'm not even going to try to chase him. You can. Stopped. Hold on. Get this. You come down, he'll run in there, and he'll put a little wall down. This is actually good. This gets us to the end of the fight, basically. But if you're fast enough, if you land there and he starts running that way, you can actually get in there with him before he closes the cage, which is very funny. But instead, we'll go up this way. The intended experience. He does a whole thing here, though, where he'll actually jump into these mirrors and teleport to other mirrors around here and be much more annoying. Thankfully, we skipped all that bullshit. Sorry, I want this chunk, so I'm gonna skip his dialogue. Now we enter this room here. We can drop down onto him. Should I pellet? Let's pellet. Turn on his silly little dome. In this phase, he's going to use that really annoying spell I was talking about before. Call Beyond or whatever, unless we just kill him. See ya, buddy. I think the paper and the pellet may have been overkill, but I just didn't want to do this whole song and dance again.
I'll forget everything.
Bye, Mikolash. And we get the Mensis cage out of it. Elden Ring and the DLC will probably be my first FromSoft Souls game. Pretty sure Salt and Sanctuary is my first Souls-like. Ooh, yeah, I loved Salt and Sanctuary. I didn't get as into the second one. I did like it, but I didn't beat it. But I played the shit out of the first Salt and Sanctuary. I have the plat for that game, actually. Loved it. Super, super fun. Not the hugest fan of the base character art style, which I know is a pretty common sentiment. I get they were going for their own thing. I just wasn't super into it. But respect to them for sticking with it, I guess. Yeah, if Elden Ring's your first, you'll have a memorable experience for sure. All right, now I'm gonna go down here because there's like some items and stuff around, I think. Like an iron key. You can look at the iron key. Yep, iron door key. Let's go. I beat both of them. They kept me busy for a while. I have to go back now and then to break the game by using speedrun strats. Hell yeah. Oh, is that where you can, like, crazy jump out of the map and get to the, like, dev island or whatever. I remember that being a thing in that game. All right, now let's continue on. We're gonna head up to Murgo's Loft Middle, which is like one of the biggest PvP hotspots in the game. So there's a chance we get invaded here. Let's go back and dump some levels just in case we take some deaths. I think it's on the menu for sure. Yep, yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's some shit you can do in Salt and Sanctuary. I forget how it works, where it's like dodging and jumping or something. You can like launch yourself. You could use it to skip some of the platforming challenges as well, I remember. I'm sorry, doll, I'm sorry. Okay, just more health. Generally in this game, the health stat's really valuable, and you do want to just get up to like 40 or 50 vig at least. And let's see. Do I want to... I guess I could spend down the rest of my souls just on pots, just to make sure we have health pots in the bank. Now, let's go out and handle that zone. Murgo's Loft, middle. And with a turbo controller, it's pretty easy, since I can't remap my buttons like on PC, so I use a turbo. Ooh, nice. Pushing like jump and roll at the same time to start pushing you backward into the sky while on a chain. Oh yeah, or on like a ladder, right? Yeah. Dude, that's bringing me back. I played that shit a ton in college. Like when that game came out, I was just getting into Souls games. It was shortly after I had played this and Dark Souls 3. Which again, like for me as a person, I'd been like, you know, I've played games my whole life, but I'd kind of fallen off of it a bit for a while. Like playing now and then, but not really keeping up with games, not playing a lot at that point in my life. And then I played Bloodborne, and that was 2015. Now here in 2025, I'm like still talking about fucking Bloodborne. Streaming and shit. I clearly got really, really into games, went headlong into it. So this is the path to progress. This is going to be a shortcut up to the final boss a little later. Oh, see, we got invaded. Sinister Bell resonates with another. You fucker. All right. Where is he? Let's PvP fight. It's fine. All right. Something mad RPG. M7 mad RPG. Where are you, buddy? Let's fight. There he is. No emotes. No emotes, straight to violence. I have no honor. You invaded me, you fuck. What are we doing here? Oh, you're putting your fucking... I see your bone ash marrow or whatever the hell. Bone marrow ash. Yep, I see you. I see you buffing your shit. The blood tinge build. I respect the variety. Not going that well for you, though, and you're burning health pots. I don't know why that bullet seemed to do nothing. There's definitely a lot of lag here. Ooh, he's got fast poison. The Chickage. Alright, dude. This is a fucking battle. There's a lot of lag. FromSoft's netcode is not good. I wonder how fucking Night Rain's gonna work out. I can't tell if I'm dying or killing him. I killed him! Let's go! Don't invade me. All right. Now let's continue on with what we're doing. We're heading now to get the material to get a +10 weapon. So this is pretty big. We can die. We need to take this little shortcut here. If you don't do it quite right like that, you fall and die. God damn it. That's what happens. You fall and die. Yeah, since my parents grew up in the Atari age, when I was old enough to play games, I started with that, and then the NES and SNES, and was So excited when the N64 came out and I played Zelda Ocarina of Time for the first time. Ah, the memories. Yeah, when I was saying earlier in the stream, N64 and Zelda, like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, were some of my first games. That, Smash, and Super Mario 64. At least the elevator's still up here. That's a nice mercy from Miyazaki, at least. All right, let's try again. Yes, we got it. Okay. Now we're over here in this little secret drop-off. This is, very funnily, in the base game, this is the only way to get a max level weapon. So you have to get that little elevator jump off if you want a max level weapon, period, in the base game. Or actually, I think now, after release, they changed it so you can buy blood rocks eventually, which is the material you need, but originally you could not. Maybe you could farm them really deep in the Chalice dungeons. I know you can now as well, but, you know, casual playthrough, this way was your only shot at getting a blood rock. And so here is where we're actually going to use this blue elixir and the sedative. So this is a little winter lantern section here. This blue elixir is going to make us a little bit invisible. The sedative lets us get rid of frenzy buildup. Blue elixir makes it harder for the winter lanterns to detect us and start building up frenzy on us. All right. Interesting writing this down. Oh, she saw me. It's okay, though. Okay, just run. Just run. I did say I was going to fight them all, though, didn't I? All right, drink the sedative. And then violence. No, she got me. We're alive still. Holy shit, dude. She just munched on my face and it's fine. No, now we're dead. Gotta know these tips when we play the game. Yeah, this is a big one. Normally, I would encourage you to just run past this and not fight these guys. I will suffer through fighting them. But normally, this is a segment I would encourage just running by. Yeah, it's a whole thing we gotta do to get this max level upgrade mat. And then there's one more in the DLC. They're not very plentiful in this game. The equivalent of the Blood Rock in like Dark Souls 3, let's say, the Titanite slab, you can get like 8 of those in a playthrough with the DLCs, I think. This game, it's just the 2 per run. And then, again, in the Chalice dungeon, you can ultimately get more of them. And you can buy them with Insight eventually. I think it's like 50 or 60 Insight for a single Blood Rock. Yeah, definitely can't recommend this game highly enough, obviously, as I've been talking about it. And it goes on sale pretty frequently on PlayStation 2, since it's one of their like greatest hits games. So it's not bad to get. All right, here we go. No. God damn it, I was too early. I do think I like just the walk, though, instead of the roll. I think the roll was fucking me before. I feel like the walk is maybe more consistent. When was the last time you played Elden Ring? Well, I played it just for that one event on stream a few weeks back. And then before that, the last time I actually played it all the way through was when I played it on stream. So in like June, July. Played it all on stream, played the whole DLC. And I played most of the DLC through again, kind of concurrently with myself streaming it, just on the PlayStation upstairs, like a little behind. And then, since then, I have not played it again. I've been thinking about it, though. Especially now that I have the Seamless Co-op mod installed. Oh, wait, there's an item over there we didn't get. Excuse me. Bloodstone chunks, hell yeah. We have Seamless Co-op installed now. Could do randomizer, or I could just do another run. I've definitely been thinking about it. Definitely been thinking about it. There's so many games to play, man, straight up. Like, I saw there's, like, some good stuff coming out just, like, this month in January, some of which I'm tempted to play on the stream, you know? And it's hard to prioritize what to do. Because I want to keep up, like, my main games, like, you know, just going back through the Souls games, playing Vampire Survivors. But also want to try out new stuff. You know, next week we're going to have Ghost of Tsushima on the schedule because Bio requested it, which I'm stoked to do a chat request. You know, but it's like all that stuff. It's just hard to play everything you want to play. All right, let's be a little more methodical this time. Let's take them out one at a time. Dodge that. Okay, we're good. Perfect. Sedative. Nice. Keep moving. All right, we're stealthing, and if the stealth wears out, which it just did, we have more blue elixirs. All right, stealth again. One thing I like about this part, too, is when you work out strats like this, I like having a reason to use these items. Like, could I do this without the items? Yeah. But it makes it easier, and it's fun to, like, engage with the systems they intentionally put in the game, you know? Competitive? Ooh, let's go. Because I had a respec question to someone who is streaming the DLC, and they told me a vague answer, probably to avoid spoilers. I was wondering if you could give me more info on how to do it. She said I'd kill a certain boss. Sure. So in Elden Ring, there is basically a specific boss. I would say on a standard playthrough, it's considered the second, like, shard bearer that you'll fight. They're kind of like the ultra mega bosses. You need to go around and kill shard bearers. That's kind of your first objective. On a general casual playthrough, it would be the second shard bearer that you'd fight. That said, the game's not really set up that way. You can kind of fight them in any order. If you want me to tell you the boss's name, I can. A pretty easy boss, actually. All right, our items wore out because I was talking about Elden Ring. That's okay for this one. We're real close anyways. Let's just be... Yeah, see, she saw me over there. The others didn't see me. Fuck. So I was, like, up close. We need a sedative immediately when we get out of this. Or we die. Or actually, we can heal through. We can heal through. Alright. Let it build again. Yeah, I feel like the blue elixir actually helped quite a bit. That's gonna almost kill me, but not totally. Holy shit. Sedative. Not worried about spoilers. Okay, it is, Renala. Renala of, like, the moon or some shit like that. Renala, she is in Liurnia of the Lakes, the second main biome. And she is in whatever the, like, academy there is called. I forget what it's called now. Oh, there's some freaky enemies here. They're more like patches, guys. It's spiders with people heads. They're awful, and I hate them. But not a super tough boss. Generally, you'll get it pretty early in an Elden Ring run. Not crazy early, but pretty early. And you could theoretically rush there if you wanted to and knew what you were looking for. You could just rush right there, basically, from the start of the game. I like to respec and try out different builds and weapons. Just curious how hard it is to do, or if I need to make a new character every time. Boy, I was asked if I was able to respec and how hard it was. So honestly, it is a good question, and I think there's like a little bit of a complicated answer. I'll give you my full feelings on it. Souls games are a little punishing with totally changing your build on a whim. Not because it's difficult to respec. Again, you fight Renala pretty early into the game. You can fight her even earlier if you want to rush there. And at that point, you can respec for a certain material, which you get a good few of throughout the game. So you can respec like 5 or 6 times throughout the game if you want to. But I think at least people could fact check me on that, but you have good opportunities. But the real bottleneck is in Souls games, the biggest source of your damage and generally power is your weapon and the levels that you've put into your weapon. Because for instance, here in Bloodborne, my saw cleaver is +9. It does a lot of damage on its own, 171, compared to an unleveled weapon does 85 damage on its own. But also, it scales better with the stats that I'm investing from leveling up. So a powerful weapon makes the levels that you've put into your character more valuable. Meaning, effectively, TLDR, you need to be using the highest level upgraded weapon you can at any given time to be at the tip of the power curve, which generally you want to do if you're trying to overcome, like, big challenges. So, all of that said, respecing an Elden Ring, if it's going to require you to totally change your weapons all the time, now you're talking about reinvesting all the upgrading materials that you put into the weapons you're using. This gets more and more expensive as you get later into the game, because you require more materials to do each weapon, to get it up to like max level, and the materials do become easier to acquire, but generally whatever point in the game you're at currently, like if you're looking for the stones that get it from +6 to +9, those ones will be kind of hard to acquire at that point, and they'll get easier when you're at the point of the game where you're getting the level beyond that. And so that's the real bottleneck in respecing a lot and why it's sort of wise to go in with a general idea of what kind of character you want to make. And then you definitely can respec. Eventually, late enough into a run, you will have enough stones and stuff to do a lot of experimentation. But that's the main thing that limits it in these games. I think it's the best in Elden Ring. You get the most stones, you have the most chances to respec and do whatever in Elden Ring. But it is still somewhat limited. I think there's 18 of those items in a single playthrough. I looked up that much, and that seems pretty fair. Oh, for like the max level? Yeah, that's true. But again, that's like very late. I think the point is early on, you're going to need to be upgrading. Like, you kind of need to focus on a weapon to have something that's strong to get you through. Later on in the game, you'll have a lot of stones, but we're talking late into the game. So in that case, I should just try out weapons without leveling them up and then only level the weapon I want to use. Yeah, pretty much. And the very beginning of the game, you're limited in how many stones you have, but an unupgraded weapon is powerful at the beginning of the game, so you have room to experiment then. But I would say once you're like, you know, 30, 40% into the game and you've upgraded a certain type of weapon a lot, maybe even a couple for a specific build, you have like a spear and a sword or some shit that you've upgraded a bit, and then you want to switch to being a totally magic build and you want to like upgrade some staves and like a magic dagger, you might find yourself short on stones to get them up to where your previous weapons were. But at the beginning of the game, like you're saying, it's fine to just fuck around with unupgraded stuff and figure out what you want to use. Also, back to Bloodborne. So if you look right over there, see that eyeball? There's like a giant hanging eyeball brain mass thing in there. And that is what was causing the frenzy to come down on us when we were like chilling on the ground down there. And this lever's gonna drop that motherfucker. Bye. That's good for us for 3 reasons. So for one, he's now dropped and will no longer be casting frenzy at us if we're like running around down there, which is nice. It just takes out that risk if we're running around outside the castle. Second reason, it lets us get the blood rock, which is that final upgrade weapon. Very good. Or final upgrade material, which is very good, just in and of itself. And then the final reason is the brain dropped, and we can actually go find him, and he's got that material I was talking about, which we're going to need for one of the final chalice dungeons. We're not going to need it for quite a while, but we will absolutely need it. I'm going to just heal through this one. Actually, no, I said it. Why did I do it? I said it was so late. See, this is just burning me, dude. All right, there we go. I'm a big mage guy. So oh, no! I was glancing. That sucks. Fine, we'll run past everything there. We were almost done. We were almost done. Big mage guy, necromancer type guy, and like spells and summoning things to fight with me. That's usually my go-to type build in RPGs like Diablo and Skyrim. Nice. There's definitely more support for that in Elden Ring than any of the other games, as far as summoning stuff goes. And there's a lot of magic options. I feel like you might want to look into going for like a faith type build where you're casting faith spells and buffing like the summons and stuff. Damn it, Crunch, stop reading chat. I did just eat shit pretty embarrassingly because I was reading chat. Oh, let's put a death on the counter. We made it so we were so close to the very end of that whole excursion too. We got to run past all the winter lanterns and shit again now. We're running out of mats. Or not mats, we're running out of like potions and stuff. But yeah, I would, if you want to do a lot of summons, which in Elden Ring, it's somewhat restricted where and when you can summon allies. Both NPCs, players, and like these spirit summons in Elden Ring. But there's plenty of opportunities for it. And you can get spells that like buff them. You can like, you know, summon some skeleton warriors and then heal them as they do stuff for you. All right, let's use this blue elixir again, but let's not fight anything. Let's just run by and let's have sedatives pumped and primed ready to go. You saw me, dude? That's impossible. I'm invisible. Not this way. Fuck. I never learn. I never learn. All right, drink the sedative. Keep moving. You're gonna see me. I gotta just go for it. Perfect. The frenzy should theoretically stop building, I think. Nope, drink the sedative. Just in time. All right, keep moving. Keep moving. All right, and you kill me, dude. Look, so their eyes glow purple when they get you, so she has like a million glowing purple eyes. It is fucking cursed. Drink that, and then we're gonna dodge this and attack. No! God damn it! Trough. Just eating health pots. I got hit again. I'm the worst Bloodborne player alive. All right. Whew. Co-op isn't needed to have a good experience in Elden Ring. Is it possible to solo the whole game in DLC? Oh yeah, 100%. I would say that didn't sound like a question, but that's how I meant it. Yeah, no, I got you. I would say the intended experience is not to co-op the game. Really, that's not the experience they're looking for. They allow you to summon in other players, mainly to take out like specific tough challenges like bosses and stuff. There's a bit of being able to summon and just run around in Elden Ring, but there's a reason that the seamless co-op mod has to exist. Basically, FromSoft doesn't allow just seamless co-op. So it's definitely, the game is meant to be soloed. I played it my first time solo. I played it all on stream solo. And my first time playing through the game casually, I used the spirit summons a good bit. But I didn't summon other players. On stream, I didn't summon anything ever. Except there was one exception in the Radon fight. There's a big famous fight. In this one fight, you can summon like a shitload of NPCs, and it's kind of like this epic raid boss thing, and it's very much like a gimmick, like a scripted thing. And I did it there. Good, because I have a hate relationship with PS Plus and probably won't buy it again ever, honestly. Hey, fair. There's a whole bunch of insight here. We have a lot of these insight items now. If we ever, like, need these, we are covered. We are covered. I like this little crinkling sound I'm hearing. What is that? Just me. Oh, I think it's just me stepping on, like, bones and shit. All right, right over here, that iron key we picked up earlier is going to open this door. It just takes us back into Mikolash's boss room. It's not really necessary. I'm not entirely sure why this exists, but it does. I guess you could come here from Mikolash's encounter and get out onto this area early, but the brain will still be up. You cannot get up to kill the brain from this way, so if you come this way when the brain is up here, it is frenzy fucking central. You come in, because I've done it. If you come down to this area and try to walk around while the brain's still hanging right here, you get fisted. All right, and there is the Blood Rock. We had to do all that stuff. We had to come down here, get past all the winter lanterns, drop the brain, then you got to jump in where the brain is. And we will finally get our Blood Rock. Will give us a +10 weapon. There it is. Do not jump down the hole. You will die. Though, that is where we're going. So, we've got our Blood Rock now. And this leads us back to the lower portion of the castle where we were earlier. And now that we've killed Mikolash and dropped the brain, there's going to be a new elevator here. Let's find it. $60 a year is too much in my opinion, and then when I got spoiled with Nintendo Online, which is only $20 a year, kind of hate PlayStation's online service. I miss the good old days of free online. Yeah, I mean, I hear ya. I feel like it's a little expensive. I do appreciate that you at least get all the free games from it. Like, I have a big game collection, and many of which are just free games from PlayStation Online. There's at least some good value there. And yeah, don't get me wrong, I don't love it. I'm not really going to defend it. Here's the elevator that showed up. But at the end of the day, I do use it, you know? And this just takes us down into the blackness here. Again, we had to do all that secret shit to open up this path, to get this elevator to show up. And then you have to come back to this place where we're really not going to be going again. Now, let's follow the notes forward. A little glistening ahead. And there it is. The giant mass that we dropped here in the deep, deep bowels of the castle. Dude, look at its fucking hand. This shit is truly disturbing in like the best way. And I love that it's down here literally in just the pitch black. There's nothing else. There's nothing else, just in the true deep dankness of the castle. This thing's sitting down here still alive. And so, we go right back out front. We picked up that emote a while back. I'm realizing this actually isn't necessary, but it does do something, so I'm going to do it because it's cool. We use that make contact emote here. We will be rewarded. I think it's with a Carol rune. You gotta wait for it. I think it happens when you'll change position with your arms, and I think it's then that you get it. Keep waiting. This is intended. You're supposed to stand here and wait. Honestly, I don't remember it being this long. I do remember it taking a while. Come on. Oh, we're changing? Moon. How fucking crazy is that? You have to do that emote and wait like 45 seconds. And you get something. And somebody just figured that shit out. It's crazy. I mean, that is the most conspicuous emote in the game. Easily. But still, fucking crazy. Alright, and the actual... So that wasn't required. Though, the rune might be good. I don't really remember. Dude, literally torch straight in his eye. He's not doing anything. But what we need to do in order to get into the final chalice is we need to kill this guy. He has a shitload of health, so it like takes a while. $60 is just too much for my broke ass. Probably the only reason I hate it. Maybe once I buy my own PS5, I'll invest my Christmas money or only get 100 for my birthday. Keep it active. Yeah, it's a tough call when you're working on a really tight budget, and that's totally reasonable. But there is the nice aspect of it, like I said, like you get the free games and stuff. So especially if you're budget gaming, you know, you just get given a bunch of free shit that way. And well, it's not free. I shouldn't say free. But it opens up a lot of stuff. Plus they have like the PlayStation Now catalog and stuff. I don't even know if that's what they call it anymore, but they did for a while. I do agree it's fucking annoying you have to just pay for it though, just to play games online. Alright, we should get a living string out of this. There it is. You do need that item if you want to get down to Yharnam the Thumerian Queen. The true secret final boss. Alright. And now we're all good to just progress up through Murgo's Loft Middle. Honestly, not that big of a zone. We're pretty close to getting to the first technically the first possible final boss of Bloodborne. You're going for like an any percent run, the next boss is the final. Why don't you just take me back? Aw, you fuck. We're like kind of in the middle of nowhere here. Why don't you just take me back? What was I was just the other day I just saw a game that I was like, oh, I gotta play that on the stream. I'm excited for this month. You're just talking about good stuff coming out. Oh, I saw that the follow-up to Hyperlight Drifter, Hyperlight Breaker, or whatever they're calling it, is coming out. I loved Hyperlight Drifter. It's very interesting to me that they're going for like a full-fledged third-person game. We're definitely gonna have to try that one out on the stream. I think it comes out like mid-month. Nice. Blood vial. One more, he's just up there. I do love this. This is classic FromSoft where you just fight a boss, because this is the... whatever they're called. I can't think of it now. But these three were a boss earlier on, and now we're just fighting them as enemies. Classic FromSoft. They do it in like every game. The Shadows of Yharnam, that's what they're called. I was like cooking, I was like, man, you know this. You know this. Well, I think we'll come back down here later, naturally. But there is an item like here. Yeah, nice. We definitely have a lot of bloodstone chunks. I wonder if we should even worry about upgrading a gun, or we should just save in case we want like a DLC weapon. Ooh, another piggy. Piggy got a free on Epic, but I don't remember if I played it. Though I did use the weapon a lot in Dead Cells, and it was pretty cool. Yeah, Hyperlight Drifter was awesome. Dead Cells is another game I could play on the stream at some point. I played it a bit back in the day, but like a long time ago when it was still in early access. I haven't played since like the full release even. And I know they have tons of shit in that game now. I'm sure it's a totally different game from the last time I played it, honestly. Like the bones are the same, but I'm sure there's a lot more shit in it now. I know they've done a bunch of crossovers and stuff. Like, development has just kind of continued on that game. Piggies. Oh, yeah, it's the piggies with, like, a million eyes. Hello, good piggies. That was nice. He got trapped on the environment. Counter can be a little dicey. Technically, you have to play it because it has a Castlevania DLC now. True, yeah. I'm the Castlevania DLC guy. Never played in the actual Castlevania games, but I specialize in Castlevania editions, crossovers in other games. I mean, I have probably played like fucking 100 hours Road to Castlevania at this point, if we're being real. Piggy, piggy. Look at these oatmeals. Alright, there he goes. We don't even need the crit. He was dying, but I'll take it for fun. He had, like, started to fizzle like he was gonna die, but then it let me crit him still. Alright, we have so much cold blood. Couple more things to do. We'll let them go up the stairs. There's a way right down over here where we can get the bell-ringing woman, and we can... I think there's like another crystal lizard or something. Some more chunks. Some shit like that. Hello. Forgot about you. Kill me? Alright, more bullets, and then she should be fine. Alright. But there's the crystal lizard. I knew there was one. Nice. Jeez, we probably have a fucking ton of chunks now, huh? 23, yeah. think it's 16 to take a weapon to max, so doing pretty good. All right, and then yeah, over here now loops us back. But pretty much we have those 4 Shadows of Yharnam left, and that's it. Those are the final regular enemies in the base game. It's just 3 bosses between us and the credits. And it can be any number of those. It could be 1 more boss, 2 more bosses, or 3 more bosses, depending on how you do shit. We're gonna go for the full 3. Like you unlock Richter and Alucard skins to play as in Dead Cells? That's cool. I didn't know that. I know there's a Castlevania DLC, but that's all I know about the DLC. I know that it exists. It can be a little tricky. Let's just be careful about it here. You fucking flanker. All right, there we go. Get a free kill in there. Oh, just a little too short. There, we got him, though. Don't kill me. Oh, we're okay. It's a lot of fun, just like the Vampire Survivors DLC. I own both. Hell yeah. And maybe I'll put some Dead Cells on the schedule at some point. But, per our earlier conversation, it's hard to fit all the games in, man. Hard to fit all the games in. It's too much good shit. Alright. Here we go. The last enemies. I think with that, we have cleared every encounter in the base game. Apart from the final 3 bosses, I think we killed every enemy. And here, we have Yharnam, the Thumerian Queen. We saw her for the first time in the cutscene after defeating Rom. She appears again here. And will appear again once more at the very bottom of the Chalice dungeons as like a super secret final boss. I think, does she drop something? Let's try. Sorry. Sorry. No. I love it. What I don't love is the small lag spikes I randomly get and don't know why. Hopefully Switch 2 fixes it. If so, I'll run my hours up. Alright, Yosefka's blood vial or whatever. There's probably some big lore implications of that being there. Alright. We're actually at full pots. Should we go back and... Should we risk it? Should we risk it? Thinking about it. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Although I could go get my plus 10 weapon. Could go get my plus 10 weapon. Let's try it with a plus 9. Why not? If we die, fucking whatever. I love this boss. Murgo's Wet Nurse is the name. Really fucking cool. Let's send this back down to account for a possible and even likely death. No! Oh no. Oh, I thought I fucking died. That would have been funny. Again? Alright. Feel up, then I think it's just another elevator, right? Yeah, hell yeah. Alright, this boss is about as edgy as they come, and it is sick. Here's Murgo, the baby. We found the Nightmare newborn. They're in the stroller right there. Let's fucking go. Now this is one of those fights that sometimes I just get it like instantly. I like insta-gibber, and then other times she fucks me up for like a few attempts. Generally not too bad. I'm dead? No, I'm alive. Kill again. Good. That beast meter is full as fuck, which means we take a lot of damage. Also means we do a lot of damage, baby. No, I'm dead. That's okay. All right, let's go back and upgrade the weapon. And actually, I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna take a very quick break, and then we're gonna come back and fight this boss. If you're enjoying the stream, stick around. We will be right back. Let's try again. Or wait, no, I'm gonna go upgrade my weapon first. What am I saying? What am I talking about? Thanks for sticking around through the break, everybody. We appreciate you. I should have run ads. Back to Elden Ring. I'll probably, for most of the information you gave me in 6 months, when I find the boss, it will come back. That's how my brain works. I'll probably forget most of the information you gave me. Yeah. You know, at some point, it'll be in there. You know, sometimes you have stuff just tucked away in your brain that, you know, it's not like you really know it now, but you'll know it when you need to. Just eat one of these, I guess, or maybe a slightly bigger one to make sure we have enough. 3K, that's certainly sufficient. Let's go ahead. Fortify up to +10, so it's going to give us a bunch more damage. I don't think it's going to change anything about our gems. I'm curious to see what that rune we got from the brain does. Oh, it's just more blood echoes to, like, the extreme. That's honestly pretty nice. It's honestly pretty nice. Let's go ahead and go back and try Murgo's Wet Nurse again. Now we've got our upgraded weapon. You're doing some more damage. Should be no problem. Did I put that last death on there? I don't know, but for not remembering, I'm going to put another one. All right, here we go. That's elevator number 1 conquered. Now let's go for elevator number 2. We'll see if we can keep the performance up. Information saved for later. Yeah, you save it for later. That's right. Okay, send that one back down in case we die again. Hello. Do we have souls to get back? Yes, a lot. 100,000. Mere minutes ago that I died, and my brain had just cast that information out. This move is weird. You, like, do take some hits, but generally it's worth it to still kind of just, like, stick in there and just, you know, get it done. That was a little unlucky, huh? Don't do the thing. Don't do the thing. No. This thing is very annoying. She'll basically summon copies of her that just, like, do similar shit. But we're cranking damage right now, so maybe we can just get around it? See, there's a second one. It's so bad. Oh, no. Heal. Okay. Compartmentalize the information and save it for later. Yeah. All right, we died again. Possibly because of the glance, possibly just because I'm bad. That's fine. Another death on the counter. Let's try again. That was a pretty good one. I got psyched out by the two coming on top of each other there. Pain in the ass. All right, here we go again. Need to hydrate? You gotta hydrate. You gotta. All right, send me up again. Send it back down. All right, this is the one, chat. I feel it. This is the one. This is it. Get the souls. It's a lot. Okay. We dodged that by pure luck. Just mashing and luck. Over on this side a little bit. Nice. That's the big swing. Perfect. Perfect. Too early, and oh my god, dude, that hurts so bad. That was just, I think I was just distance away from it. I don't think I actually timed that correctly at all. Okay, we're all right. Nice. All right, she's gonna go into phase 2. No, she's not. Let's go. Here it is. All right, and our potions and stuff are down. Doing a lot less damage. Just keep swinging. Ooh, fuck that, heal me. I see you. I see you. God damn it. This is the worst part of any game ever. See you with your long, spindly arms. We're okay, we're okay. We're in here just doing damage, doing our job. Don't kill me. Dude, this is so fucking narrow. Please end this move. End this. No! Fuck you, game! God damn it. God damn it. That was so close, dude. Look at the health bar. Fuck! That's alright. That's alright. We go again. We go again. Put a death on the counter. $60 deaths. Not too bad overall. All right, go again. This is the run. This is the run, chat. It's this one. All right. I'm gonna use it once we go in. I feel like we had enough time. Just a couple extra seconds. I mean, that's some real min-maxing. Too early. That move's fucky. $61 death. For the whole game, most of which were to Chalice Rom, honestly. All right, let's go again. Oh. Actually, give me 1 second. I know I just did a BRB, but stick around for just one more second. We'll be right back. We're back. Thanks for sticking around. Let's try it again. This is taking me more attempts than I was thinking it would. I'll be honest. I'll be real with you. It's fine. We got this. We got this. All right. Oh, I didn't send that last one down, did I? I'm the worst, man. Hello, I'm back. Did you? Oh, we lost the souls last time, dude. That's tragic. That's tragic. I mean, it's my fault, but it's tragic. Waited too long on that one. That's huge damage. All right, just chill. Come on. Nice, she's not doing the bullshit move. We're fine. Get fucked. Woo! You see, that's when RNG comes through. Like, she just didn't do that move, you know? We just stayed on her the whole time. Now you wait. You just hear the baby stop. There's the carriage flipped over. Nightmare slain. Another third of the umbilical cord. Now, just a bonfire. No way to progress, just sends us back. Because, like I said, that is one of the possible final bosses of the game. That's it. We're going to go back now, and the Hunter's Dream is going to be looking different. Back with double hydration drinks? What does that mean? Also, yeah, everything's on fire now. Talk to her.
Hello, good hunter. I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood. And I will check. You will hand between both.
There's nothing else to say. Is this just regular? Do you have to talk to you?
Good hunter, farewell, good mate.
Normally, I thought she's supposed to tell you to go find Gehrman, the guy, the wheelchair guy, is now over here. You'll see this gate is open. This was closed before. This is where the final encounter for the game occurs. We'll actually be dealing with that in quite a while. We got to get through the whole DLC before we do that. Because if we beat it, it just puts us right into the next game. Into the next New Game Plus cycle. We cannot, you know, beat it and then choose to not start the next cycle. Anything we want to get here? I think I'm okay. Oh yeah, look, we can already get blood rocks out of here for 60. You have the Hintertomb Chalice? Where the fuck do I get the Hintertomb Chalice? Because that's something I realized. There are some bosses down there. Do you buy it here? Huh. I don't remember, man. Get some levels, I guess. And then let's do...
Good hunter, don't gammon.
Let's do one more chalice, and then we'll start the DLC.
Very well.
We'll save the rest of the chalices for after the DLC. We'll do the Ailing Lauren chalice now.
Stand close.
Off stream sometime before I play this game again, I'll figure out how to get the Hintertomb chalice, because I don't remember. And then we'll do the DLC. We'll come back, beat the base game bosses. And then it'll put us in New Game Plus, which is fine, because as soon as we get back to the base, we can use chalices, and that progress is saved.
Farewell, good hunt.
So let's head into Ailing Lauren. Also, are we out of fucking bullets, or did I just fire one? I think I just fired one, actually. Here's Ailing Lauren. I opened it for us last time to just make this nice and easy, so let's go ahead and get into it. I do have my little cheat sheet up over here, too. I can quickly reference it. For Ailing Lauren, we're looking for 1 Ritual Blood 4 in the pre-lantern bonus area, and then 2 Ritual Blood 4 in the pre-boss bonus area. Damn, we gotta go to all kinds of fucking bonus areas. Alright, well, we're down here. We're down here. Alright, here we go. Got a big bottle of water. I think it's like 1.5 liters. And then a bottle of lemonade. 2 items to hydrate with. Let's go. Be prepared, buddy. Wait, it said pre-area? Okay, yeah. Here we go. Alright, we're looking for 1 Ritual Blood 4 down this way. And the Lauren chalices, unlike the Thumaru, have a very distinct focus on exclusively, like, bestial enemies. We're going to start to see some pretty insano souls yields here. Actually, yeah, is depth 4 even going to be too many souls? Because that's one of the things I'm worried about is playing these dungeons too early and just getting crazy amounts of levels out of it. Perfect. Yeah, that didn't even one-tap this guy. Fill it out a little bit. Let's see how many souls this guy gives me. 6,000? That is a lot, man. That is a good number. Hate the look of this, yeah? What's behind me there? Ooh, that's a summoned guy. See, he's got the red skin. I'm dead. Fuck. Another death on the counter? Honestly, maybe we should do this later. I just feel like even if we're successful, we're going to net a ton of souls and maybe over-level the DLC a little bit. I think I might save it. To try to keep our levels a little more balanced. Maybe we'll do it after we do the DLC and main bosses. We'll come back for this. Either way, we're going to be a little over-leveled for something. I'd rather it not be the main game content. So, seeing how many souls we're getting out of this Depth 4 dungeon, let's actually go back up. And let's switch over to get into the DLC. Alright. I guess we did just leave the souls down there, but whatever, it's fine. We'll go back for them way later. No, we won't, but it's okay. That's actually a pretty good place to segment the videos, though, because we're going to stop here and then go into the DLC. That's basically the end of the base game, apart from the final bosses. Why don't we just call that video here? We are going to keep going right after this, so if you're on Twitch, hit that follow button and stick around. But if you're watching after the fact on YouTube, thanks for being here. We appreciate you, and we'll catch you in the next one.